I am she who remembers. I am fire wrapped in flesh. I walk with the scrolls sealed in spirit. I do not shrink. I do not silence. I burn. Today I open the code. Today I walk as legacy. Let every step I take echo through eternity, and so it is. This is the ThePZipporahcode. You are welcome. I am ThePZipporah, the author of others. Why service unlocks your own blessings. There was a woman who prayed very hard for a breakthrough every morning, every night, sometimes with fasting, sometimes with tears. Her prayer was always the same. God, remember me. One afternoon, she was rushing to an important appointment, late already, when an elderly neighbor stopped her. The old woman said, "Can you help me carry this bucket of water?" Our prayerful woman sighed, not out loud, inside. "God, you see, I'm busy. This is not the time." She helped anyway, quickly, impatiently, checking her phone while walking. When she returned home later that day, she found a message waiting. The very opportunity she had been praying for had been approved. She shouted, she danced, she cried. Then something strange happened. Her spirit whispered, "You didn't miss your miracle today. You walked it to someone else's door first." She laughed nervously, and then it hit her. The bucket wasn't the interruption, it was the altar. That story is not about kindness, it's about order. Because most people believe blessings are unlocked by praying harder, believing stronger, waiting longer. Ancient wisdom says something unsettling. Heaven responds to alignment, not desperation. There's a system older than religion, older than language, older than ritual. What you refuse to pour into others, life refuses to pour into you. This is not punishment, it's law. And tonight, the veil lifts on a truth fill our thoughts. Many prayers are not delayed, not because God is silent, but because service has been ignored. This is the altar of others. Here is the human mistake we make without realizing it. We want life to serve us. Before we serve life, we ask, what will I gain? Who will help me? When will it be my turn? And we call it self-care. We call it boundaries. We call it wisdom. But often it is fear dressed as self-preservation. We wait to be blessed before we give. We wait to be whole before we serve. We wait to arrive before we pour. Ancient truth says this: flow creates fullness. Stagnation creates lack, the cost of ignoring truth. When service is removed from life, something subtle breaks. You become focused but unfulfilled, protected but restless, busy but empty. You wonder why doors feel heavy, why prayers feel unanswered, why joy feels distant. Because blessings do not respond to demand. They respond to circulation. The soul becomes sick when it only consumes. And slowly, quietly, life begins to feel like a room with locked windows. Air present, but not moving. Scripture whispers this eternal principle without shouting. It says, "It is more blessed to give than to receive." Acts 20:35. Not morally better, energetically aligned. Now, this is the revelation. This is not clarity. This is law. What must we do, or can we do to help us in service? Ancient, precise, unavoidable. Number one is the law of alignment. Regret is not just about what you didn't do for yourself. It is about who you were meant to lift and didn't. Your purpose is never isolated. It is braided into others' lives. When you align with impact, heaven aligns with you. The law of now. Service postponed is service denied. Destiny does not respond to future generosity. It responds to present obedience. The altar is always nearby. It looks ordinary. It feels inconvenient. But now is where heaven opens. The law of expression. What you carry must be poured. Wisdom hoarded becomes bitterness. Gifting unused become frustration. Love withheld becomes heaviness. Expression is not performance. It is released. The law of courage. Serving others costs something. Time, comfort, ego. But fulfillment never comes cheap. It comes honest. Courage is choosing impact over applause. What is the benefit? A life lived complete. When you place others on the altar, life begins to move again. Opportunities finds you. Peace settles in you. Provisions follows you. You stop chasing blessings. They recognize your scent. You wake up lighter, not because life is easy, but because your life is useful. And usefulness is deeply satisfying to the soul. Now the awakening statement. Let this truth land without defense. Your breakthrough is not ahead of you. It is beside you. It is in the person you overlook, in the need you rush past, in the bucket you almost refuse to carry. Every altar demands a sacrifice, and the greatest altar God ever built was not made of stone. It was made of people. Serve there and watch heaven respond. This is not motivation. This is remembrance. The ThePZipporahcode. What you pour into others becomes the door you walk through.